Today, we're going to do some artifacts, and we're going to do some hangouts, because I need some extra mats for my riding Shogun.
If we've got nothing else to do, why don't I tell you a story?
Alrighty. So, let's see here. So 1, 2. Go ahead and do my dailies real fast, and then we'll start on the hangouts. Whee! Jumping across the map. Can never go wrong there. I love that some of the places they put these dailies and what have you. Just in the weirdest place possible. Fuck. Hello. Electrogram I didn't see.
What's one more?
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
Cut down. It's like madness.
Go ahead and mark that on the map. That exists over here. Anyway. Do 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 do.
What's one more?
Feel this light!
Yes. Bow to me, Yoimiya. Where are the other two? They must be over here. No, they can't be. Unless I'm overlooking them. Yeah, those two were not registered on the map, or I was blind to the color. That's weird. Oh well, I found him now. Collect all the electro particles. Oh, it's above me. Alright, I'll do that one in a second.
Time to go.
Fire hazard!
The wind knows me.
Alright, let's teleport back over here, because climbing up that mountain would be quite the pain.
Into the wind.
Alright. That's my 4 dailies done. Let's go get some pearls for Kokomi, I guess, since we're already on this island.
Time to go.
The Kokomi pearls.
One with nature.
Yep, we're gonna do the dailies. We're gonna do a little bit of farming for artifacts, a little bit of everything today, it seems. Do some hangouts so I can get some XP books and what have you for raising my ball, or shogun, whatever you want to call her. Shouldn't be too bad.
The wind knows me. Into the wind.
Do 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 do. Gotta love the climbing mechanics, I swear. Let's make a cliff that you can't really climb all that well. It'll be alright. Yeah. Yeah. Why not? Go ahead and regen some stamina. Here we go. I think there's a decent amount of pearls in here. These are usually they're locked away 10 if I recall. Well, apparently I can't math too good. That is not 10. Oh, never mind. Did not see that area up there.
The wind knows me.
Alright, we'll call it good for now. I'm not in a dire hurry to farm all of Kokomi's stuff. Honestly, I don't really like the scummy tactics MiHoYo's going with. So, not too worried.
Time to go.
Add Astra.
Alrighty, so that is the commissions down. Let's check out the map. Actually, go like this. We will start with A's.
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it. The stores have changed, and so have the vendors. Well, that's to be expected. It's the Shogun! What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
Isn't the Shogun sick? This is quite sudden.
I appear to have frightened the people.
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to give out. She doesn't have time to deal with it herself. Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to come here just to pass the time or to relax.
So, what do we do now? Should we go away for a while and make a more low-profile return later?
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble. Let's just relax.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about. Never mind. This definitely seems like your style, eh?
Yeah,
People still
definitely.
use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic. Wait a second. Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean, either? Anyway, people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
What is this stall selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
Da, 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 slowly walk.
Shogun, excuse me.
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. I'm having a change of pace today. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Huh? Milk? Sounds kind of like the odd one out.
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty. You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk. The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Oh, dango with milk. I've never heard of it. What made you want to do this?
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone to pick with eternity.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is something that can be shaken by dango and milk?
why do I feel like she's different than I expected? Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had used for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either. Both dango and milk have a short shelf life. So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right proportion, it tasted superb.
A chance combination. Interesting. May I try this drink?
The almighty Shogun wants to try? Well, certainly. And you two should try it too.
Nice. It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from eating a dessert. A unique beverage indeed.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
It's a little bit like porridge? But the resemblance is only superficial. Anyway, I like it.
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this dango milk must sell exceptionally well, no?
Well, I won't lie to you. Sales are very average.
Huh? So it's selling slowly? Why is that?
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination. Even though everyone who's tried it before rates it highly. I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual taste. Please, don't take it the wrong way.
Ah, I see. Well, that can be fixed. I'll just have the Yashiro Commission order a few hundred cups and go door-to-door delivering them.
No, almighty Shogun, that's too much.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on dango milk.
So you like sweet things.
Of course. I've heard that most humans like desserts, so it's not unusual that I should enjoy them too. Miko agrees with me on this. There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoyable than meditating alone all the time. By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell some sort of light novels. She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself. Can you take me there?
Sure! Let's go and have a look!
Okay. Bye-bye, stranger. I'll see you never. Eat shit, nerd. Meow. Book.
Everything is going smoothly, just as I planned.
I want to let me talk to you. It's very strange. Hello? Hello, stranger man. He's mad because I stole his book. Alright, we're gonna do it like that, are we? Alright, fine. Then I guess I go to the teapot and I'll come back out. Yeah, shit.
Would you care to... If you ever...
I'll be back, Debbie. Hold on. Let's go visit the Teapot Man. We're on the beach this time, alright. Do 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 do.
The one before. Ah.
Would you care to sit down?
Alrighty.
If you ever... Would you care to... If you ever...
Thank you. Now, let's use these two. Let's see if we can't make them.
Would you care to...
No, no, I don't. What did I do? Somehow I don't have to reset all that stuff back up now. That would be rather irritating. No. No, no. We switch back now.
Would you care to sit down and...
No. Another time, perhaps. Alright, let's get out of here. And see if we can't talk to that guy now, so we can move on. Okay, let's go back over here. Pretty sweet bow. I like the way that thing looks. Looks pretty good. Greetings, welcome to the Yay Publishing House. Yay Publishing House is founded by Lady Yay Miko and the Guji, the Grand Narukami Shrine. We mainly sell light popular novels, which are more commonly known as light novels. As you can see, the first floor is the bookstore where... Okay. But you must be an Outlander, right? In that case, I highly recommend our local light novels. These are the most popular with young people nowadays. Even some Outlanders authors have started to follow the trend of writing light novels now, and they're even submitting some drafts to us. Many light novels fans from other islands have traveled all the way here to buy books. They even call it a pilgrimage. Haha, well, I guess light novels are just that popular, huh? Okay, so which one am I supposed to click? Sure, feel free. And you might be. My name is Kuroda. I'm actually an executive editor of Yay Publishing House, but the author I'm handling has yet to come up with any updates yet, so I'm pretty idle right now. So I figured why not come down to the bookstore to help promote some books. Have you found anything that strikes your fancy? Feel free to let me know. Who's the author you're in charge of? Oh yeah, that reminds me, the author I handle is an Outlander as well. Have you ever heard of Mr. Chang from Liwa? He once won an award for this novel. It's an amazing contest. The first appearance of Guya in one of the well-known works. You say you've met this person in Leo before. Could it be coincidence? Anyway, I originally wanted him to come up with a cooler presundum, but he refused to do that and insisted on using his real name. Oh, pseudonym. Still, it's thanks to him that I've got the reputation I have as an editor. I only wish that he could find his muse soon and come up with some new works. If it weren't for this Sakoku degree, I'd have gone to Leo to to visit him. The hell do I care? Princess Facial.
Everything is going smoothly, just as I planned.
What is going on with this quest? It's a little buggy. Alright, well, since that's being a problem. What? Alright, finally.
Shogun! Almighty Shogun! What brings you to the Eye Publishing House? Do you have instructions for us?
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm just here to look around.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management? Or publishing regulations? Or fire safety measures?
She just wants to browse your books.
The Almighty Shogun wishes to read light novels?
Yes. Any recommendations?
The Yai Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and the content is all kinds of strange. I'm not sure we have anything quite to the almighty Shogun's taste.
How would you
I'm
know?
just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax. It's just words on a page, isn't it? What could I misunderstand, really?
In principle, you're absolutely right. It's just...
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
Well... Okay then. Please proceed to the bookshelf over there. It has all the latest bestsellers. There are some winning entries from the "This Novel is Amazing" competition. I've just finished compiling them into a saleable form. Don't take them too seriously. It's all just a bit of fun.
Okay. Let's go then.
Man, everybody wants to shit themselves when she's around.
How can this be? Did I underestimate the caliber of this material? I know every individual word in these books' titles, so why is it that they make no sense to me in these particular combinations? Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilichurl is that I only need to eat sansetias to become stronger. It's so long. Is it true that hilichurls grow stronger from eating sansetias? Well, surely it should be some sort of meat, at least.
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device.
You're very naive.
So it's made up? What's the point of that? Without being grounded in reality, how can the story be believable?
It's not the point.
Also, I'm fairly certain that hilichurls can't write stories. So, does this author claim to be documenting hilichurl life from an outside perspective, perhaps?
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now. How about we choose for you? We can pick out some novels that are easier to understand and give you the scoop.
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read, but with stories like these, I don't even know where to start. I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the stories are very entertaining.
All right, leave it to us. We'll be back in a jiffy. This could be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against.
Let's see, the book is a martial arts story set in Leva, focused on fighting between different gangs. Protagonist aspires only to become a hobo novelist and get caught up in the world of gang strife because of their unparalleled martial arts ability. The selling point of the story is that the protagonist never joins any faction, but is constantly amused or assumed to be the reclusive master of one faction or another. Martial arts pros see the protagonist as their enemy, or are always making a scene, and the protagonist is stuck in the middle of all this, and while clinging tight to the dream of becoming a novelist.
Strange person.
Why would someone want to be a novelist that badly?
Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world. You do have a point. And a character so determined to follow their ambition is likely to appeal to A, right?
No, probably not. I'm gonna be honest. The chaotic epic that is the tale of my youthful love novel. Love life. Apparently I can't read today. The book is about the love stories between a very mediocre man and 7 beautiful women. Nice. It's a chronological account of a protagonist's daily life featuring many assuming anecdotes. The writing is solid, the prose is elegant, and the authors brilliantly bring out the unique charm of each character in the story. The story stops at a crucial moment when the main character's childhood sweetheart is just about to confess their love to him.
The suspense is killing Paimon! Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood. Yeah, she has so much love to give. She deserves it. The plot is really gripping. But would A really understand this kind of mortal romance?
Shogun Almighty, reborn as Raiden with unlimited power. In the book, the protagonist is struck by lightning beneath the Thunder Sakura and wakes up to discover that he has become the Raiden Shogun. Prior to this event, the protagonist is a nobody who gets bullied by everyone, but after becoming the Raiden Shogun, he acquires unlimited power. The appeal of this probably lies in the euphoria of going from powerlessness to omnipotence, and in the protagonist's inner journey to finally breaking free from their low self-esteem. But it's hard to see how the story would develop after the protagonist literally becomes the Raiden Shogun.
With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous about letting A look around. Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. We might get the author in trouble. Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this Paimon would never do, Paimon would feel really uncomfortable.
I mean, that's fair.
All of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
Just as I planned.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories. Goodness. Are people in Liyue really so complex these days? Even though the protagonist refuses to acknowledge his innate talents, he has a rare dedication to justice. Where is he now? Does he have plans to visit Inazuma? If so, I will instruct one of the commissioners to bring him to me on his arrival. I would very much like to spar with him.
He's a fictional character. He doesn't exist. What about the antagonist, though? Don't you have any thoughts about their part in the story?
The antagonists? You mean all the people who behaved foolishly? What can I say? They're bad people, and they all got what they deserved. End of story.
A doesn't seem interested in the supporting characters at all. So what do you think of Yae Publishing House's light novels, eh? Do you like the stories we picked?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but what they represent in terms of the effects of time upon Inazuma. Back when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of Euthymia, there was no Yae Publishing House, and certainly no stories of this kind. In accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. A nation that, in theory, should remain entirely unchanged over time. But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time. I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say if we were still in the plane of Euthymia. But the truth is right here in front of my eyes, and I can't deny it.
And that's exactly why we brought you out, to take a look around and get some fresh ideas. Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life in the present. That's gotta be a good thing, right?
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any and all change. But I do not wish for my pursuit of eternity to stop human lives from changing for the better. Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite eye-opening for me. This may be an everyday occurrence for you, but for me, this trip has been quite an occasion. I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really can't praise it highly enough. I hope I will remember it for a long time to come.
idea. A's had a wonderful time, and a photo is the best way to remember it.
Take a photo? Once again, I'm faced with a combination of words that makes absolutely no sense to me.
It's okay. Come with us. We'll find a scenic spot and show you what we mean.
Heroes wit, yay.
So, what are we supposed to be doing?
We're taking a photo of you. Just leave the hard work to us. All you need to do is stand over there and strike a pose. Basically, a photo makes a visual record of you at this very moment in time, so it makes a great souvenir.
Okay, so what exactly is striking a pose? Ah, I see. So in other words, I need to do some sort of visually agreeable action in front of you, right? The more I think about it, the more embarrassing it seems. How should I pose? Help me out here. It should look good, but not too over the top. Okay, I'll try that. Okay, let's get started.
Let's pick a good angle to record this It's a wrap! Take a look! Here's the photo we took of you.
Wow. This is astonishing. Is it some kind of magic? It seems to be another copy of me. But she doesn't seem to be able to move or talk. I thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid. But it actually looks more natural than I imagined. The pose is exactly the same, and so is the scenery in the background. I can't imagine how it's achieved.
That's what makes it so special!
Hang on. I'm still struggling to understand this. I need you to explain it again. So, the one in this photo, are you sure it isn't me? If it's not me, then why does she look exactly like me? And if she is me, then who am I?
Oh man, you're a mess.
Way above Paimon's head. Over to you, traveler. Hey, that's right! Do you think the Shogun counts as you?
Of course I do. It was never my intention to place control of Inazuma into anybody else's hands.
So then, who does that make you, here and now?
Well, I'm still me. There is no doubt about that. My existence. I think I understand. I am me. There is only one of me. But I can exist in many different forms. It's not important what form I exist in. The Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence. The question of whether or not she is me is not determined by any of her components.
In that case, this picture is one of your forms of existence too.
So even I, who seeks eternity, am constantly changing my form of existence. Then, how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who lives here to remain unchanging? Everything I have encountered on this journey with you has been from beyond my existing sphere of knowledge. You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today. Maybe you can't tell, but all this has challenged my understanding of things. Based on what I have seen today, I am forced to accept that Inazuma is a completely different place from the one I remember. But it would be incorrect to conclude from this that the Inazuma of today is no longer Inazuma. Both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent God were conceived as a means of bringing about eternity. But if I were really getting closer to eternity, none of this ever would have happened. Perhaps... Perhaps I've been holding on to everything too tightly.
Sounds to Paimon like Ace figured things out. And that means that we've done a really great job as her guides.
Master Kamaji! Master Kamaji!
Why is it getting so noisy down there? Oh, that sounded like Ippei. What could be the matter?
Ippei? Is that someone from the Tenryou Commission?
Yep, let's find out what's going on. Hey, Ippei! What's the matter?
Ah, it's you. Huh? The Almighty Shogun? You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? I am very sorry, he's not here at the moment. But if it pleases you, I will gladly deliver a message on your behalf.
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so we came to see what was going on.
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from the negotiations, and I'm starting to get worried. In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. It's perfectly possible that he just found somewhere he likes and lost track of time. But for some reason, today, I'm particularly nervous.
Kujo Kamaji. A descendant of the Kujo clan, I presume.
That's right. Apologies, since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment, and Master Masahito is rarely home, Master Kamaji is currently serving as representative of the Kujo clan.
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryou Commission at present. Does this have anything to do with Kujo Kamaji?
Forgive us, Almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan has failed in its duty. The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryou Commission is in decline. Plus you, you have yet to issue a verdict on the Commission's future. So, Master Kamaji decided to enter negotiations with the Takatsukasa clan with a view of having them take over.
Surely they would be discussing something like that at their headquarters, right? Why are you looking for them here?
Actually, they decided to hold this one elsewhere. I'm a little confused as to why, to be honest, but I didn't feel it was my place to question the higher-ups. The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine. I believe the Takatsukasa clan have some kind of base there.
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name. They have been faithfully serving the Kujo clan all these years?
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I understand they must have had a lot of ground to cover, but still, there's no way it should have gone on this long. I've searched all over the city. If he really hasn't returned yet, then... Yeah, I thought of that possibility too. But someone of my rank can't just go venturing into Takatsukasa clan territory like that. No need. I'm probably just overthinking things. Besides, if they're still at it, they'll only blame me for interrupting the negotiations. I'm only a lowly servant. But Master Kamaji and I grew up together. It'd be terrible if anything ever happened to him. I'm not as smart as Master, so I can't really share his burdens. But the last thing I'd want would be for him to come to harm when I could have done something about it.
What do you think, Almighty Shogun?
Let's go see what's happening. With me present, they are unlikely to blame you, even if we do happen to interrupt the negotiations. Besides, This has only come about because I failed to make a timely decision. This issue started with me, and I shall be the one to finish it.
Thank you so much, Shogun. I'll keep looking around in the meantime, too. Let me mark out the location of the base for you. I hope everything goes smoothly.
Make a visit to the reputation people real fast. Why not? They're right here. Hello, random person. Yeah, that's a great reward there, bro. Appreciate your one Naku seeds.
Into the wind. One with nature.
Enter the secret mountain base. Mountain base. Mountain base.
Whoa! Look at how well hidden this place is.
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the mountains. I feel something that doesn't belong here. I sense danger.
Huh?
We should proceed with caution. The Kujo clan descendant may well be in trouble.
I mean, it doesn't look very friendly in here.
No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate.
Finally,
Why are there roaming here? This is Tenryo Commission base.
Something is not right. We must remove all those who stand in our way. Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion! There is no escape! Wind strike!
No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate.
Fuse is lit.
Illusion shattered!
lucky day.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
The fairies are down to business.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Finally, To the very finally, I must get down to business.
The wind knows me. The clouds high. The birds call. One with nature.
Fire hazard!
To the very feel it today. Finally, to the very
Now
Shine down!
Time for a light show!
finally, no.
into the wind.
Everybody stand back!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. The wind knows me.
No, my sword!
There is no escape! Torn to oblivion!
Wonder if the Shogun would be a better support unit for my Yoimiya, considering that little eye power seems to proc rapidly.
It's Kujokawaji! But who's he with?
Stay back. I will deal with this.
Almighty Shogun!
Shogun, what are you?
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan. Explain what is going on here.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryo Commission recently. Really, it's nothing worth the almighty Shogun worrying about.
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi to keep guard?
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately. It was just out of security considerations, that's all.
Silence. Descendant of the Kujo clan. Your turn.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from the Kujo clan.
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree, including all the recent misconduct.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood steadfast all along and fought back against the crisis. These are all falsehoods.
Says who? Why, you two-faced? You're going back on everything you said.
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look good, so they'll be first in line to replace the Kujo clan. Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under duress?
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating here. You've completely changed your tune.
I believe I now understand the situation.
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single word they say can be trusted.
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan, you wish to become the new Tenryo commissioner. Do I understand this correctly?
Well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryo Commission to offer our lives in service of the almighty Shogun.
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryo Commissioner. The process is quite simple. Anyone who can beat me in a duel becomes the new commissioner.
Sorry, a duel with the almighty Shogun?
The first Tenryo Commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is why the title has been passed down within the Kujo clan ever since. If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must first be a new duel.
Do
you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account of your advanced age and declining physical condition? Here you are talking about offering your life, and yet you are too afraid to face my blade.
Well,
never mind. What about one of you, then? Anyone who can defeat me, Takatsukasa or not, will be appointed the new Tenryo Commissioner. Does not a single person dare to face me?
I will challenge you, Almighty Shogun.
What?
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win against me, it cannot atone for the wrongs committed under the Kujo name.
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know full well that the mistakes my father made ought to spell the end of the Kujo clan's legacy in the Tenryo Commission. Even when I was executing the Vision Hunt decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. I knew that what I was doing was wrong. But that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I understood the situation perfectly well, but I took no action, and I didn't save a single person. I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent it, because in order to fail, you have to have at least tried.
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength, there is nothing you could have done, even if you had tried.
Yes, I'm too weak. My father ignores me. My elder brother can't help me. And I even need Ippei to set me straight at times. It's the way it's always been. But if nothing else, and right here, right now in the Kujo clan's final hours, it is I who represent the clan, like my father before me. His duties are now mine to perform. Just as the Shogun said, a forefather of mine once showed his will with his sword. Then please, let me, Kujo Kamachi, end the story of the Kujo clan in the same way that it began. This is my last chance to do something.
This is patently meaningless. But I accept. Come forward.
Alright. Not the smartest guy, I'm gonna be honest.
The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn, Almighty Shogun.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins. Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, it is your responsibility to take care of him. You may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you are capable of attending to a small matter such as this.
Yes, of course. I apologize. I'm sorry. So sorry.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. The search for a successor to the role of Tenryou Commissioner is indeed a matter of great urgency. However, following this duel, I have decided to postpone the Kujo clan's punishment for the time being. In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the Kujo clan as before.
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not dare question the almighty Shogun's will.
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment, you will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
Understood. Thank you, almighty Shogun, for your wisdom and mercy.
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the investigation from here. Come with me. Let's find a quiet place. There's something I want to talk about with you.
Is it how I should totally be the commissioner? Because, you know, I'm the only one to beat you in the duel. Sit down, nerd. Get shit on? Get shit on, nerd?
When it's time to deal with the situation, you're just like the Shogun. So strict.
Oh, you think so? I thought I was rather accommodating. If it had been the Shogun, she would have decapitated Kujo Kamaji without a second thought. I do believe he was prepared for that outcome. I could see it in his eyes. The Kujo clan has undergone a dramatic change from its glory days to its present decline. Kamaji is hardly a great heir to the Kujo name, but he has shown me how some things remain the same even as the world around them changes. I also have you to thank. The things we experienced out on the streets, and the photo you took of me, they helped me come to this realization too.
So what's next for the Kujo clan? Will they get to carry on being in charge of the Tenryou Commission?
Not a chance. Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, their past mistakes cannot be erased. Still, I will give them a little more time. After all, they are not the only ones who have made mistakes. The Shogun does not make mistakes. She is incapable of doing so. But I, as A, would like to offer my apologies. I have much to contemplate in the days to come. But at least, I can now see the way ahead. I think I'll leave that to the Shogun. The greatest threat to eternity is still the erosion that comes with time. As I said, the Shogun has a robust system to protect her against modification. This is because I anticipated that I myself would change over time. But I've made up my mind. So I will do what needs to be done, no matter how difficult it is. This has certainly been a memorable series of events.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You sorted out the Tenryo Commission, and the people in the city got to see a happy and healthy Shogun. All the awful rumors will disappear in no time. If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
No need. There's no place for such things in my life. Also, please stop making it sound as if I somehow need the company. Okay, I'm ready to head back now. My period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans to deal with any minor issues in the meantime.
Okay, see you next time! Considering a lot of what happened was pretty unexpected, things seem to have worked out surprisingly well in the end. The only thing left to do is return the past permit to Yaimiko.
Go to the shrine. Give out the paperworks.
Miko, we're back! We had a great trip!
Did you know? Well then, you'll have to tell me all about it. How amusing. The almighty Shogun goes downtown, and suddenly she's like a wide-eyed country girl trying to find her bearings in the big city. Marvelous. What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself. It's fine. She wouldn't mind. Really, she wouldn't. So, from what you were saying, it seems that she's finally begun to comprehend what form eternity should take? That's the most important outcome of this trip. To be honest, I wasn't expecting you'd make such great progress when I lent you the pass permit.
Yeah, it seems like she's not gonna force everything to stay the same way anymore.
To put it nicely, even deities indulge in wishful thinking. To put it more bluntly, there are things that even the Seven can't do when faced with something even more powerful than themselves. Take a guess. Anyway, it sounds like you had a very pleasant trip and even had the chance to see A's less formal side. Next time you wish to see her, you can come and take the pass permit from me again. She would never admit to it, but she does, in fact, get quite lonely.
What? But she said she doesn't need company.
Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company of others, just that the idea of a god having company seems indulgent to her. But you don't belong to this world. Perhaps you are just the company she needs.
May the blossoms of the sacred
Well. Alright then, so that is now done.
Likes are for now, but friends are for...
Oh, let's go get that then, I guess. A seed dispensary, huh? That's cool. Well, I kind of know about it. I've seen the plant before and I've heard people talk about it. It's wondrous. Wonders. I remember that even in the absence of wind, the plant will tremble slightly to the sound of thunder. If we're talking about appearance alone, I dare say it looks rather nice indeed. Would you like to try growing some Naka weeds? But I not believe there to be any suitable land hereabouts. Was that so, as expected of you? So you have been gifted land already. Pardon me for asking, but is your land... It's actually in a teapot. A teapot? Please do not play such a joke on me. Also heard tell of your feats in Mondstadt and Liyue. So I guess that your land is either in Liyue or in Mondstadt. As expected of you, the land you're talking about is in the Serena teapot that Granny gave us, right? Can you really grow things in there? Granny didn't say anything about it before. Okay, then let's go back and ask Granny. Madame Ping. Madame Ping. Madame Dam. Dam Shadammer.
Add astro...
And level 41 in the battle pass. Right after we get these seeds, we'll go do some... I want to do artifacts, but I'm pretty sure I need to get some money and wit instead, unfortunately. Probably Hero's Wit if I plan on getting A up to 80. Because let's see here. And now I need to farm the boss a little more. 2 more times to be exact. So maybe that's what I'll do. So I'll go ahead and farm that boss a couple more times, and instead of doing artifacts, we'll raise A. Silk flower. But she might be a better support unit for my Yoimiya than Sing Cho, just based on that little ability of hers to cause electro damage. She might be worth raising. Plus, I know everybody seems to love the Raiden Shogun. What?
One with nature.
Hello, Madam Ping. Hello, children. Are you here to see me? No. Seeds. Oh, you'd like to grow these seeds in the Serenia teapot. Suppose that's no problem. The teapot is your little realm, after all. It's just that you've only brought the bag of seeds today. Are you only planning to plant this one bag of seeds? Well, that's right. We don't even know how to collect seeds. After we plant this bag of seeds, where do we go to find more? There, don't worry. I happen to have a little box here that I used from many years ago when I used to plant flowers. They were all kept in this little box. The flowers grown in the box have been preserved for a long time. Moreover, after putting the flowers in the box, it can produce several flower seeds. This makes sowing them very convenient indeed. Although this box is somewhat less useful now, it still retains the power to generate seeds. I don't use it much nowadays, so why don't I give it to you? This box should come in handy whether you want to grow some flowers and plants or some crops. Thank you, Granny. Oh, children, you don't have to be so polite. Go ahead and give it a try. But I must say that it's not an easy task to take care of flowers and plants, so you should be prepared. Granny is super strong indeed, but before we try that box out, let's go back to our teapot and try to sow those seeds. But one really hopes that they can grow soon. Yeah. 6 days, what you talking about? You little shitter. Okay. Special container obtained from Madam Ping. According to her, this dispensary has the power to generate seeds. That is easy to create seeds of various plants according to special traits, which can be planted within the appropriate fields within the Serenia teapot. The plant that can be grown are all flower, or as follows: silk flower, sweet flower, Cecilia glaze lily, wind wheel, cheesing, violet grass, fallberry, small lamp grass, June, chili, carrot, radish, mint, mushroom, knockaweed, horsetail, snapdragon, lowe's head, calla lily, seagrass, and sea cardamom. Equipped? Check. Horsetail. No, I don't want that equipped. I want this equipped.
Have you ever kept goldfish as pets? They're very cute.
So now that that is done, let's see. I need to use some resin, I think, to fight that boss a couple more times so we can raise A again. Do that real fast, then we'll come down here. We'll teleport to a healing stone, and then we will go up and beat that Electro boss twice. Okay. Okay. Let's go get my alts back. And switch out Xingqiu for Ayaka. Bam.
A pleasure to be working.
Yes, yes. It's nice to see you too, Ayaka. Okay, characters. Oh, I never gave your helmet back, huh? Sorry, A. Or ball, whatever. Important lady.
Into the wind. The wind knows me.
Fire hazard! Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
Okay. Let's go take a visit to our boy Electro dude up here. We're gonna whoop his ass.
Sakura swirl!
Wind strike. As one with wind and cloud.
Teamwork is strength! Time for a light show! That didn't count! That's gonna hurt in the morning! Let's light it up! Adventure time! Let's light it up!
Holy shit.
Take flight! Off we go! Fire hazard!
Bye. Crit damage. It's not bad. It's not bad for that crit damage. Not great, but not bad. So let's go back over here. Heal one more time, fight it one more time. I should be able to bring A up to 70. Do got to work on her artifacts shortly after though, because she's got okay ones, but I got the worst possible rolls humanly alive.
Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Into the wind.
Miscalculated.
Take flight!
Wind strike.
Whirling snow! Transgression! Winter shall eventually come.
Well, should have their alts back now. So, should be able to, let's see, are you up yet? No, you're not. Go ahead and head back here, I guess. Wait, we still wait for you to respawn? You dirty little lightning fish. Let's check the adventure book and see if we got anything going on here. Enemies. There. Seems you're back. Alright then. Let's go back and whoop your ass again. No! That was funny. Not my best moment. Pretty funny though. Okay, let's try this one more time.
Embrace the ice! Everybody stand! Feel the light! My apologies! Time for a light show! That didn't count! Uh-oh! So rude!
No, 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 no.
Take flight.
You could just not be alive, that'd be cool. Thanks. Alright. Crit damage, attack percentage, crit rate. That's a pretty decent, pretty decent hat. Go ahead and ascend A. Now we'll see how far we can get her. 65. If not doing too great on that. So definitely need more stuff. And I'm gonna need 12 more of those from this boss. But for now, we'll go ahead and go back and heal Ayaka. Then we'll go ahead and do some farming. Actually, I think she's recommended to be in the team for the Raiden Shogun's dungeon, which we'll go do about 5 times or so. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, go ahead and start that.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds call. Into the wind.
Take flight. Sakura swirl.
It's fine. One with nature.
My apologies. Let's light it up. Take flight.
Alright. Hopefully we can get a decent crit rate element that I can give to the Raiden Shogun. I don't have to keep switching that. Attack percentage not great. Elemental mastery rare and pretty decent actually. Be really good for Kazuha.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
Kami-santo out. Soretsu! Fire hazard! Whirling snow! Take flight!
Let's see, not great. Let's see, crit rate, defense, attack percentage. If it roll crit damage, that'd be really good. Alright.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call. Into the wind.
Upward swirl! Unthinkable! Whirling snow!
Ouch.
The field is lit!
That did not go as planned. I'll give you one, you one, you one, you one. Bam. Okay. Let's see what else we might be able to get. Defense, not great. HP, not great. But it could work for Kokomi. Because I know, I'm pretty sure scaling's based off of HP, if I remember right.
Adventure time! Teamwork is strength!
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
Kami-santo out! Soretsu! My apologies! Whirling snow! Time for a light show!
Minute 1, that's not bad. For not being a whale, that's not too bad. A Nemo damage gobbler, that could be really good. But your crit damage. Why couldn't you be crit rate?
Clouds high, the birds call into the wind. That hurts!
Embrace the ice! My apologies! Take flight!
Attack percentage, crit rate, and defense. Defense. You shit. You shitter. Alright. Didn't do too great on that, I'm gonna be honest. But that's alright. That's just the way it goes, I would imagine. We'll go ahead, take him back, switch the teams out. Setup. Yeah, we'll try her out. Why not?
What is the situation?
Benny boy, you can have your sword back, and you can take that hat from Ayaka. Okay, let's see where we're sitting. 43, 111. Not great, man. Not great. 264 energy recharge. Domain is tomorrow. Then I should be able to ascend the catch to 90. Or close to. And then her books are also up as well. Go ahead and raise that since we have enough material to do so. Oh, right. Let's see here. I can make some more blue books. Probably should. Should be able to raise her ult up to 6, I think. Give her a little more viability. Even though her stat distribution's not great. we'll go ahead and do that, and then I'll go ahead and end the stream after I'm done raising her skills best I can. Alrighty.